Yo, what's up guys? I'm back with another video. It has been a little minute. I never did a post-fight breakdown on the Holloway vs. Poirier card. So, for the main card, I got every fight wrong. On the prelims, they were pretty unbalanced. So I got most of them right. I got Kyler Phillips, Vinicius Oliveira right. I got Brendan Allen winning right. I think I got Nikolay Verntinikov right. Teba Gaudier, of course, I got right. Dulatov, of course, got right. I think I got Jimmy Crute right. Maybe I picked Lucas Presky. I don't even know who I picked for this. And then Jackson McVeigh, I got very wrong. Jackson McVeigh went out there, kind of looked like an NPC. I'm not sure if he's going to stay in the UFC, but I like the dude's personality, so hopefully he does. Hopefully he locks in and just got cooked. Like, he looked very nervous. So, for the Whittaker versus DeRitter fight, here we go. In the prelims, we have Martin Budai versus Marcus Buchecha. So, Marcus Buchecha, this is a ADCC guy, very good grappler, really good grappler. This dude, I think he's won a lot of grappling belts, whatever. So, the question is, will a full-on grappler in UFC heavyweight beat Martin Budai? I think maybe. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Martin Budai wins, just because it is MMA, and I don't think it's 1990s anymore. You can't just carry yourself with jiu-jitsu, but Walter Walker kind of is. Walter Walker's kind of doing that, so maybe Marcus Buchecha comes out, has some okay hands, and then just submits Martin Budai. But I haven't seen any of his MMA fights. Martin Budai is trash, but I'm gonna assume Marcus Buchecha is gonna be even worse. So I have Martin Budai winning by decision. So Muhammad Yahya versus Steven Ngaye. So both of these dudes have no wins in the UFC. I think when Muhammad's coming off a pitter-pat TKO, like he lost, he got spammed. He really just got TKO spammed, lost that fight. And I think Steven Nguyen, from the fights he's had in, I want to say, PFL, he's able to do the TKO spamming. So I'm going to have Steven winning this by TKO. And Muhammad Yahya, you're going to get cut from the UFC, buddy. I'm sorry. Now we have Ibo Aslan versus Billy Illichana. Ibo Aslan is very good. Billy looks alright, but he is relatively new to the UFC. I believe he only has one fight. And did he even win that? We can check right now. He either has one fight, one win, or one fight, one loss. He got beat by Bogdan Guskov. He got submitted. So Ibo Aslan, I think, is gonna finish him as he does. Ibo Aslan looks very good, knocking out people, submitting them. Very good hands. Actually, I think he might knock out Billy Elikana. I don't know why this matchup was made. I feel like Ibo Aslan's like on the rise up. Billy Elikana is kind of new and lost his first fight. So I don't know what that matchup is, but it's kind of unfair to him. So Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ritchie. We're gonna have Tabitha Ritchie winning this by a boring WMMA decision as always. That's all I can say. Davy Grant versus Damon Blackshear. Okay, so Davy Grant, he's not that good. He's okay. But the people he beats are kind of NPCs, and he keeps going against good dudes and losing. And I think Damon Blackshear is good enough to beat Davy Grant. He's been on a roll this year and last year. He's a very good prospect, and I think it's a good step up, like half a step up. It's not even that big of a step up. I think he can beat Davy Grant. Probably submit him in round 2 is what I'm going to say. If not, I think he still wins a decision. So, we have Muslim Salikov versus Carlos Leal. Let me make sure this is the right Muslim Salikov that finishes people. Yeah, it is. Alright, I saw him finish the Asian dude Kanan. I'm sorry. I think that Carlos Leal is solid. I think that Carlos Leal is not going to be good enough to go against the KO power and decisioning force of Muslim Salikov. I think Muslim Salikov's gonna rock him and drop him twice in this fight. Maybe Carlos Leal has a good first round, but I think Muslim Salikov's cardio and power is gonna be too much. But I don't think it's gonna be a knockout. I think it's gonna be a decision. Maybe Carlos Leal locks in though. He's an okay fighter. He's kind of mid. He's an undercard fighter that sometimes has good performances. Bryce Mitchell versus Saeed Nurmagomedov. Saeed Nurmagomedov. So we have the worst Nurmagomedov versus Bryce Mitchell. A very interesting matchup, 50-50 in my eyes. So this dude, Saeed Nurmagomedov, doesn't have the undefeated aura that their family has. He's not that good, but he is a very good grappler. Dagestan grappler. Yeah, your average Dagestan wrestling dropout didn't make it to the Olympics, so he's fighting in MMA. His hands are not that good. I think Bryce Mitchell has him on that. I think Bryce Mitchell can submit him too. So I think it's just whether Bryce Mitchell can submit Saeed Nurmagomedov off the back, or if he can knock him down, drop down, choke him out, guillotine, whatever. If not, Saeed Nurmagomedov might win a decision just by holding him down, and Bryce Mitchell can't do much. But I'm going to give Bryce Mitchell the benefit of the doubt. I'm not sure how he's already number 15 in bantamweight. I don't think he's fought in bantamweight before. So that's kind of weird. Maybe they messed up this because he should not be number 15 if he hasn't fought yet. But I think Bryce Mitchell can look good. If not, bro's career is cooked. Bro's career is cooked if he loses this. So by the power of Christ and locking in, I think Bryce Mitchell wins this. So now for the main card, Nikita Krylov versus Bogdan Guskov. So Nikita Krylov is always a dude you cannot count out, but it's his 41st fight. He is very old at this point, and he's coming off a knockout. And the person he's fighting is Bogdan Guskov, who's Anthony Smith, except reverse him because he knocks everyone out and has a lot of power and looks really good and has like good cardio. Nikita Krylov's good, but I don't think he's gonna. I think he's getting knocked out. I don't think he's gonna go on his 41st fight off of a knockout, come and beat Bogdan Guskov, this upcoming dude that knocks out people a lot, looks really good, lots of power. I think it's an easy pick for Bogdan Guskov. Round 1 knockout. It's just going to be a knockout, I'm saying. Asu Almabayev versus Jose Ochoa. This one's interesting too. Jose Ochoa looks good, but Asu Almabayev, the only person I can recall beating him is Manel Kape. And that was by eye poke. Asu Almabayev looked good in that fight. Looked okay in that fight, but Manel Kape kept eye poking him over and over and over again. Had to cheat to beat him. And I think Asu Almabayev is very skilled. I think Jose Ochoa is too, but unless he gets a flashy knockout, I could see him getting a flashy knockout. I think Asu Almabayev wins this. Maybe Jose Ochoa pulls out the Manel Kape, John Jones special, but I don't think he's that type of dude. I think Almabayev got this in the bag. Jose Ochoa, you're going to bounce back though. Another easy pick. This is the last easy pick, bro. Sharamagomedov, Sharaputin. This dude, the one-trick pony, is going to one-trick pony his way to knocking out Marc-Andre Barriault. Actually, this is a hard pick because Marc-Andre Barriault is a good knockout artist. But Sharaputin Magomedov, I think, isn't going to get grappled by Marc-Andre. Isn't going to get MVP, outstriked, or anything. I think Marc-Andre's game plan is probably going to be hit hard, hit fast, come in. And I think Sharamagomedov's probably going to pivot, hit a left, pivot, kick, pivot. I think the pivots are going to knock out Marc-Andre Barriault. He's going to pivot, look like he's throwing a left, feint it, and then throw the right kick to the head, knock him out. Some shit like that. I just see Sharamagomedov knocking out Marc-Andre Barriault. So now for the co-main. Arguably the best fight on this card. Because it's a hard pick. I really like Marcus McGee. so I have biases because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's an easy pick for Piotr Jan." Other people are saying Marcus McGee is gonna knock out Piotr Jan. I don't know what to think. Marcus McGee looks very good. He's an upcoming dude. Very good power, and Piotr Jan is at the end of his career on the tail end, most likely. But Piotr Jan's still beating Yang Sedong. Please, please tell me I said that right and I'm not racist. Yeah, I was about to say Song Yadong. I said it wrong. Song Yadong. Oh my god. I messed up my wording. Piotr Jan has been beating him. He beat Figueiredo. He's still coming up with very good guys beating them. Beating these good contenders. Not contenders, beating these established names that have been good, have showed their worth. So I think he can decision Marcus McGee. I think he can beat Marcus McGee definitely. And Marcus McGee has never had a fight this hard. I think that this will probably it's gonna look like a little too early for Marcus McGee. Maybe if he was a number 5, I'd pick him to beat Piotr Jan. Maybe if he beat a Song Yadong, I'd pick him to beat Piotr Jan. If he beat Figueiredo, I would definitely pick him to beat Piotr Jan. But he hasn't. He really has only knocked out and beat okay contenders. His best win is don't know why I'm not remembering. Yeah. David Martinez. And in the David Martinez fight, he was getting hit with leg kicks really hard. And just kind of getting messed up. He did win that, but he was wincing, he was getting challenged, and it looked like a very hard fight. So jumping all the way up to a Piotr Jan skill level, where yeah, Jan is older, yeah, you can catch him on the chin maybe, but I haven't seen Jan get flatlined. I haven't seen that. Does Marcus McGee have that power? I'm not gonna bet on it. I'm gonna say Piotr Jan by decision. If not, probably slams Marcus McGee and TKOs him, honestly. Now, another 50-50 fight. Robert Whittaker versus Reinier de Ridder. I'm not saying Piotr Jan is versus Marcus McGee is 50-50. I'm saying another, like, DDP versus Hamzat. It gives me the same exact vibes as DDP versus Hamzat. Because we have DDP number 2, Reinier de Ridder, going against Robert Whittaker. So we've seen this fight before, but we haven't. It's a different dude. The comparisons are funny. If he wins this, I think he is literally a DDP clone, and that's hilarious. But do I see him knocking out Whittaker? I don't know, bro. I have no idea. What if he subs Whittaker? Whittaker broke his. I don't know if he broke his jaw, but yeah, I think he broke his jaw. So that might make him chinnier. He's been knocked out by DDP. But it's Whittaker. He fraud checks people. He's very good. If you are top level, you're going to beat Whittaker. So we're going to find that out. If you are championship level. And then Reinier de Ridder versus DDP would be an insane fight. I don't know who would win that. But I'm going to play it safe. I will be hyped if RDR and sad if RDR wins this. But I think Robert Whittaker is gonna fraud check him. Not fraud, but he's gonna beat him. And I think he might knock him out. He might knock out Reinier de Ridder. Might decision him. I'm gonna pick Robert Whittaker to beat RDR. The plot armor is real. I could see RDR winning. We all can. But I'm not gonna bet on it again. I don't think he's gonna win. So again, my picks are Robert Whittaker, Piotr Jan, Sharon Magomedov, Asyol Mamayev, Bogdan Guskov, Bryce Mitchell, probably, Muslim Salikov, Damon Blackshear, Tabitha Ritchie, Ibo Aslan, Steven Ngannou, and Martin Budai. So this is going to be a fun card to watch this weekend. If you have ESPN Plus sucks, number 1. I always disconnect from ESPN Plus. Like, it always lags out. The times I bought a pay-per-view, I know who buys pay-per-views. The times I have, it freaking lags, bro. Pisses me off. I want to punch the TV when it happens. On the TV it lags a lot. On my phone it doesn't lag much. But ESPN sucks. Once UFC goes to Netflix, that's gonna be hype, bro. This card's about to be very fun. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll probably break down this card after it happens, unlike I did for Holloway vs. Poirier. Shine bright like a diamond. See you in the next video. Peace, guys. Bye-bye.